Look, this is going to be one of those videos that you will remember for the rest of your life. You're gonna look back and say, yeah, the reason I'm successful is because of this video. And all I want from you is to just pay attention to me just for the next few minutes, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Now, first of all, look, I'm not just some random guy you're finding on the internet who doesn't know what he's talking about. 6 years ago, I was living in my brother's apartment, broke out of my mind, having credit card companies calling me, asking for money. I got evicted from my office at the time, and I was literally eating beans and toast. And I went from that to living in a penthouse apartment here in Medellin, Colombia. I travel the world. I live the life of my dreams. I've been scuba diving. I've been climbing mountains, you name it. Everything I've ever dreamed of has come true, making thousands of dollars every single week. Now, the reason I've been able to achieve all of this is because of how I've programmed my mind. And I'm telling you this right now. The way you think will directly correlate to the income you make. Look, I'll be honest, I don't make the money Elon Musk makes because I don't think on the frequency he does. But I make a lot more than the average person, and it is because of the way I think. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to think your way to making more money. So come take a look at this photo right here. So this is my buddy Omar. He came and visited me last week. Now this guy is 24 years old and he makes $300,000 per month with his coaching business. Right? I sat him down and I said, look, man, you make a lot of money for someone who's 24 years old. How do you do it? And he said, well, honestly, man, like, I don't think it's that much. There's people making 10 million a month. I think I'm just small fish right now. And I started laughing and I said, yeah, that's usually the mindset of people who make a lot of money, right? They don't think it's enough. They know that there's so much more out there. They know how much bigger things are. So I want you to start thinking bigger. Whatever your goal is financially, I want you to double it first. So if your goal right now is to make 10K per month, I want you to double it and think 20K per month. Just an easy double, right? Now you're thinking 20K per month. So that is the first thing. Just accept that it is possible and understand that there are people a lot less smarter than you out there who have made the money you want to make. And the only reason they've done it is because of rule number 2. Learn from people ahead of you. I am telling you, the reason I struggled so much in my first years of entrepreneurship was because I was too egotistical to get help from people. I'll be honest, when I was 23 years old, I was starting my first marketing business. It was a marketing agency at the time. And I thought, okay, I can make 20K per month by myself, no problem. 6 months went by, I went broke. I literally had credit card companies calling me saying, where's my money? When are you paying back your bills? I got evicted from my office, all of this, and I was literally on the ropes mentally, financially, everything. Like, it was looking bleak for me. And I remember I met up with a friend who started at the same time as me, and we met up and I asked him, I said, man, like, how's it going with your marketing agency right now? Like, I'm dying here. Like, I barely can even afford this coffee we're sitting down together with. And he looked at me and said, dude, what are you talking about? I'm making 30K per month right now. I was like, how are you making 30K per month? Like, this, it blew my mind. I was like, how is this even possible? And he said, dude, I bought this guy's course and he literally just explained how he built his marketing agency to 100K per month. And I was like, dude, aren't those courses like scams and stuff? He's like, no. Well, I don't know, at least not the one I bought. And I was like, okay, so tell me more. What did you learn? He's like, dude, there's a series of activities you need to do. This is how you got to post content. This is how you service your clients. This is how you get more clients. Like, just explaining everything very simply. And I said, is it really that simple? And he said, yeah. And he said, I asked him, I said, how much was the program? And I think he said something around $2,000. And I was like, oh my God, bro. $2,000 seemed like a mountain of money for me at the time. I couldn't even fathom spending that. And he said, well, look, if you're going to make 10 grand a month from this, or 20 grand or 30 grand a month, paying 2K is not that big of a deal. I said, yeah, but I have to pay it before I get the result. He said, yeah, well, that's just the risk anyone takes. Like, why? Well, you've already lost 6 months. Why don't you just go and do this? So I said, fine. Through a line of credit, I ended up getting this thing. And literally within the first 30 days, I made 10K. And then after that, I was doing 30K months, right? 30K months within 90 days. And all of this happened because I literally took the chance to invest in myself. Right? And this is what I'm trying to tell you, is that you might be thinking like, oh man, these gurus, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, I'll be honest. There's a lot of scammer gurus out there, a ton. Do your research, right? Go look at my LinkedIn profile. If you want to see who I am, go look at my background. You can see I pump content out every single day on LinkedIn. I'm legit. You can see my client testimonials, all of that stuff. I'm not making this video to prove myself to you in any way. In fact, I'm making this video so that you can go out and get it. So if you choose not to believe me, that's your choice. But what I am saying to you is that every successful person I've met, whether it's me, whether it's Omar, whether it's Ty Lopez, whether it's Tony Robbins, they all made a decision that, hey, I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to go and learn from somebody else. So this is what you need to do. I'm telling you, you need 3 groups of people in your life. You need people who are ahead of you so that you're learning with them, you're learning from them. You need people who are on the same level as you so you guys are growing together. And you need people below you so that you can be the one teaching them. You need those three groups of people in your life at all times. So if you don't have any of those people, go and find them, right? And pay attention to the people on the same level as you. They may be on the same level as you now, but if they don't have the same ambitions as you, well then it's actually going to hurt you in the long run. So I'm telling you right now, make sure you find people who are on the same level as you, but ultimately have big ambitions. Now the third thing, cut out all drugs, alcohol, anything that is going to corrupt your mind. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that stuff. Now I'll be honest with you, when I was in university, I partied a little bit. I partied a little bit too much, to say the least. And all of that did was just made me feel terrible and held me back from my goals. I don't care if people say I can function being a social drinker, working on weekends. You can't. I'm telling you, you will be more productive at the end of the day by not drinking alcohol or smoking or anything. At the end of the day, it's just that simple. So cut out all drugs and alcohol out of your life. I know it sounds like simple advice, but not many people actually do it. Like, go cold turkey with it. Forget about that stuff. And I'm telling you, number four, this is one of the biggest secrets I will ever give on the internet. Sell expensive products. Look, the amount of effort it will take for you to start an e-commerce store and sell $20 dolls or pens, whatever, right, is the equivalent to you starting your own service-based business like a marketing agency or a coaching company and selling a service for $5,000. I'll never forget when I made my first $5,000 sale on the internet. I couldn't believe it. I literally had to close my laptop and go for a walk because I was like, how did this just happen? Like, how did someone just pay me $5,000 just to get my advice? Right? This is reality for a lot of people, right? And it can be reality for you too. If you want to make 10 grand a month and you sell a $5,000 product, you only need to make 2 sales. That's it. But if you sold a $10 product and you wanted to make $10,000 in a month, you would need to sell it 1,000 times. 1,000 times. What do you think's easier? Making 2 $5,000 sales or making 1,000 $10 sales? Obviously, 2 $5,000 sales is way easier. You just got to get 2 people to say yes, send you the money, and you're done. So I'm telling you to do that. And the last thing I'm telling you right now, hit the gym every single day, 5 days per week. Hit the gym before you start work. I know a lot of people say, oh, I focus better I focus better if I just go to the gym in the afternoon. No, take care of your mind and your body first thing in the morning. I'm telling you, when you wake up in the morning, I don't care if you have to go to work, if you have to do something else, wake up earlier. Go to the gym as early as you can and then go to work. Your mind and brain will be so fresh that you could literally work double, triple. I'm telling you, it's literally this is a key to what has made me much more money, is going to the gym earlier in the morning. So I'm telling you to go and do this. Look, your life can change very quickly. It's not a gradual process. It's more of an exponential process when it comes to making money. I went from making $0 a month for like 6 months straight to making $10,000 a month just like that. It wasn't like 0, 1K, 2K. It was like bang, right? And the reason it happened is because I learned what I needed to do to get to where I want to go. So pay attention to everything I just said in this video. Find mentors. Think in abundance. Learn from people. Have a group of people who are ahead of you, people who are on the same level as you, and people who are below you so you can teach them. And to hit the gym early in the morning. If you can just apply this, it's very tactical advice. I'm not giving you some woo-woo saying, do this, believe in yourself. Like, of course, that's standard. You got to believe in yourself. But if you just take this tactical advice I'm giving you, go and apply it, your life will change. You will make more money. Right? And I'm not saying this because I sell courses and coaching. Go and invest in someone else if you don't believe me. That's fine. But I'm telling you, find someone you want to work with. Because look, I'm very specific too, right? I only work with coaches and consultants who want to get buyers from LinkedIn. I work with people who want to build 6-figure businesses just using LinkedIn, and specifically coaching businesses. So that may not even be you. Maybe it is. But my whole point is, find a leader. Find someone you can just say, this is the guy who got me to where I am. I have so many people that I look up to this day who I'm like, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be filming this video if it wasn't for them. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So go and make it happen. Right? I'm not that smart of a kid. I got average grades in school. I was a B+ student growing up. You know, like there was nothing really special about me. I wasn't that athletic. I wasn't that smart. But I just believed in myself and I took specific actions. I was consistent with the gym. I found mentors. I found vehicles, right? Selling high ticket products. I figured these things out at a pretty young age. Well, young enough, thinking like 22, 23, and it allowed me to live the life of my dreams. So I just want to pass this information on to you so that you can go and live your dreams too. So take with that what you will, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.